Hey Pisces, how are we today? I'm just doing our weekly readings. This week I am doing a reading for all the single Pisces out there, looking at current and new energies coming in for you there. I will let everyone know if you do leave a comment on one of my videos, you will go in the draw for a free personal reading. Excuse me. We will be drawing that when we hit our first 100 subscribers. Obviously, a super small channel, so I really do appreciate every single like and subscribe. So thank you all for your support so far. It really does mean a lot to me. Um, I will probably have some delays this week with uploading videos, so please keep that in mind. I'm sorry in advance. I am traveling this week, doing a bit of a road trip with my son. So, the drive is sort of 10 hours each way. So there definitely will be some sort of delays coming through this week when it comes to the times I'm able to upload. I will still try to sort of upload everything, roughly to the same schedule. It'll just be, somewhat delayed for some of those days, okay? But I just wanted to let everyone know about that, so you're not sort of hanging out waiting for any videos, if they are going to be, delayed from the normal times that I do upload. But it will probably really only affect one or two videos, hopefully. But here we go. Today I'm using the Lenormand of Japan deck there. I do also have the Angel Answers Oracle, as well as those beautiful heart-shaped Lovers Oracle cards. Okay, so we'll be having a look at what's coming through. Okay, so for all my single Pisces, what's currently going on for all my single Pisces in love, please? Okay, so Pisces, firstly, we do have the Lily coming out, one of the most gorgeous cards of the deck. It really does talk about long term, the longevity that we want, the emotional intimacy, not just with ourselves, but with the people that we have connections with in love as well. That's coming out with the tree. So we do sort of see here, making some sort of growth within yourself. The tree really is about self-growth and having that self-care and those sorts of things. So making some maybe long-term growth that is going to sort of, stay with you for a very long time when it comes to love. So it could be, things like the way that we deal with love and lovers, when it comes to ourself and our own emotions, and having that emotional intimacy with ourselves in order to grow, better ourselves when it comes to love. I did just recently upload that shadow work reading, so that may be something you might want to look into if this is your journey, Pisces. If you're looking at some self-advancement, shadow work is also always a really good spot to start. But yeah, we're definitely looking at long-term changes within yourself and the way that you, branch out when it comes to love, the way that you, let people in when it comes to love, the way you shelter love within yourself. Okay, so definitely, longevity and that real physical, that real intimacy when it comes to your emotional vulnerability with others that you're connected to, as well as yourself. When we're looking at self growth, you do need to really come from an emotionally intimate place within yourself where you are willing to, face those harder emotions and work through that, and, work out what it is that you want long term. Okay. And then we do see that that energy does lead you to new beginnings. We do have the infant, the child card coming out here. So that really does talk about things in their infancy. So, these changes that you're making, they may just be in their infancy now, but they do have this chance to grow and mature as well. The child does remind us as well to really look at ourselves and the world through a child's eyes with that real sense of innocence and joyfulness and, just amazement at all the beauty that life can bring. Children aren't affected by a lot of the things that we as adults take on board, those responsibilities and all that. So really stopping and looking at life through a real innocent perspective and having that sense of joy and wonderment within yourself and for all the brand new beginnings that could grow into something fantastic long term. We are seeing that sensation of growth coming through within yourself, and really starting a new beginning when it comes to love and just the way that you love and accept love and receive love from others as well. So definitely seeing a really lovely period of healing, I feel, for a lot of you Pisces coming through there at the moment. But we'll have a look at what's coming next. Okay, what's coming up next for all our Pisces singles? Next in love for Pisces singles, please. Wow, Pisces. I do firstly have the fish, the abundance card coming through. Now, this card I do associate with Pisces because obviously we have the fish swimming around there, which is a very Pisces kind of a thing. But it is the card of abundance, of financial wealth. When it comes to love and new love, we may be seeing many fish in the sea for you, Pisces. An abundance of love opportunities and love offers headed your way. And they're looking pretty near future because we do have the winter card coming through, and it is currently winter here in Australia. So I do read the seasons as my own, and we still have 2 more months of winter. So we may see some of this abundance headed your way within the next 2 months. So that's, pretty good timing, I suppose, for you Pisces. Pretty current sort of timing as well. And we're definitely seeing some of these opportunities coming forward as we do have the letter. So, communication. That's all sorts of communication, phone calls, texting, emails, in person, online chatting, all that sort of beautiful communication. Really like getting that vibe of getting to know people, putting yourself out there a little bit. You may have an abundance of communication headed your way. Like I said, multiple offers on the table there in the next few months. But definitely a lot of communication between you and others coming through, new love opportunities, that those the beginnings of something great. Now, I do just want to mention with that winter card that, this could be some people approaching you that do seem a bit, standoffish or icy. There may be a particular person icing you out, so to speak, when it comes to these offers. But, you know, that will be overcome with that communication, I feel. So even if someone is acting a little bit cold and detached, they may be like that in person, or they may be a bit unemotional in person, but then with their communication, that's sort of going to overcome that iciness anyway, I feel. I do just feel like I need to mention that. Okay, so there may be a particular person that you are dealing with in the next few months who does seem a little bit icy and detached. They might just be a bit of a cold front that you don't know how to deal with. But, the communication, getting to know them, talking to them about that, is going to overcome that as well. All right, so we'll have a look at what the angel answers cards want to add on for you. What's going on in love for our Pisces singles? Pisces singles in love, please. Okay, straight away, we're getting a message actually about, I feel like it's about that icy energy. All right, so if you are coming into contact with someone who does seem a little bit cold and detached and icy towards you, we are getting a pretty clear answer about that person, even if they are communicating, and you're overcoming that iciness. We are getting a very clear no, okay? Because I do have two no cards have come out All right, and so no and no, don't deal with that person. I feel, Pisces, because there's something better. Okay, so I feel like that's letting us know, that may be the first offer that comes along, with that the many offers I mentioned with that fish, and lots of fish in the sea. I feel like that icy sort of vibe that's coming through, that may be the first offer you're receiving, Pisces. But Spirit is very clearly telling us no, no, or it could even be two people. No, no, there's something better. All right. So it's a clear vibe letting us know that, and if there's someone on your mind, I feel like that Spirit saying no, no, there's something better. All right. Because we're definitely seeing there is something better coming your way with that card there. And then if you believe, okay, so having to keep a strong, faith, and not settling, not compromising your true desires when it comes to love and what you expect from a partner, those sorts of things. If you believe it, you can be it, kind of a vibe coming through. So there's definitely something better headed through. It's just a matter of, sorting through the muck a little bit first, I feel, Pisces. There we go. So that communication should actually help you, understand that a little bit better, getting to know someone a little bit more, communicating with them before you jump on in. Make sure you are talking about, any potential red flags, anything like that with that person, and you will sort of, I feel, be able to work out that's the no, that's the no. Moving right along, there's something better waiting around the corner. All right, but we'll see what the Lovers Oracle wants to add on top of that. Pisces Singles, please. Pisces Singles. What do you want to tell our Pisces Singles about love? Tell us about this something better. Okay. Okay, so firstly, we do have this one coming through. Criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. Okay, so I feel like that might be that iciness, though. They may be a little bit critical, or you may be a little bit critical, and that will lead to further unhappiness. So maybe that's the no. But it does say love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. But I do feel as though, why transform something when there's something better right around the corner, Pisces? Because we do also have deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right as well. Okay, so don't allow, someone to sweet talk their way on in. Deep in your heart, you will know whether this person is right for you or not. So really using that communication to your advantage, to let your intuition know whether this is that something better or not. All right, Pisces. I do feel as though those no's for a lot of you probably are talking about somebody you already know. Okay, so there may be somebody that you already know trying to come back around into your energy. I'm not seeing any cards of that, but I'm just intuitively feeling that those no's may actually be somebody that you already know or have already dealt with coming back around, and it's letting us know, no, there's something better than that. There's a lot better than what you've had in the past. Don't turn around and go back to the past. You've grown. We saw that with that tree energy. You've grown, Pisces. So no, don't settle for less. All right. But that's what I have for you today, Pisces. As always, feel free to check your other placements, but leave me a comment and let me know if that resonated for you. Otherwise, I hope to see you all again soon.